Good morning and welcome to the Charlie Ward Daily News Show. I'm Paul and today is the 20th of July 2024. As some of you know, I might have got the date wrong yesterday, but I believe Microsoft had an outage, so I think my computer was affected as well. So going on to the big story of the last 24 hours, a global Microsoft outage is causing widespread disruption, with the issue tracked back to a problem with CrowdStrike's Falcon sensor. Users worldwide are experiencing the blue screen of death, impacting essential services. Windows crashes are being reported, affecting banking apps and medical appointments. CrowdStrike and Microsoft are working on a fix. CEO Satya Nadella acknowledged the issue, which has hit several countries, grounding entire airlines and disrupting emergency services. This massive outage illustrates the fragility of the world's internet infrastructure, causing chaos across various sectors, including supermarkets, banks and shipping services. Well, what a day of darkness that was, everybody. The International Court of Justice has deemed Israel's occupation of Palestine territories unlawful and called for an end to its presence. While this advisory opinion is non-binding, it could prompt increased international sanctions against Israeli settlements. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas praised the decision as a victory for justice and urged the global community to demand Israel's unconditional withdrawal as an occupying power. The UK's national debt has reached its highest level since 1962, now at 99.5% of the economy's value as of June, surpassing pandemic levels. The Office for National Statistics reports that government borrowing in June exceeded expectations, and on the backside of that, the United States national debt is about to hit $35 trillion. Wow, they don't know when to stop printing money, do they? Literally spend. That's all they know how to do. And eventually, no one will believe in the dollar. A New York grand jury has indicted Sue Mi Terry, a former CIA analyst, on charges of spying for South Korea in exchange for luxury goods and meals. Terry, who served on the White House National Security Council, faces charges for failing to register as a foreign agent. Court documents reveal she acted as an agent for South Korea for over a decade without registering. Currently on unpaid leave from the Council of Foreign Relations, Terry denies the charges. Her attorney claims the allegations distort her work as an independent scholar. The UK government will resume funding for UNRWA in Gaza. Funding was paused in January following allegations that 12 UNRWA staff members were involved in the October 7th attacks in Israel. However, the Foreign Secretary has expressed confidence in the agency after an independent review, stating that UNRWA's work is absolutely central during the ongoing conflict. Well, thank God charities are getting refunded again. Let's hope that they're allowed in to actually help the people of Gaza. BlackRock and JP Chase are reportedly helping Ukraine establish a reconstruction bank to attract private investment for rebuilding projects. According to the Financial Times, Ukraine's reconstruction costs are estimated at $411 billion and rising due to ongoing Russian attacks. The Ukraine Development Fund is in its early stages, but potential investors will get a preview of the plans at a London conference this week. So they get to fund the war, they get to rebuild from war. BlackRock and JP Morgan make money everywhere. So you got to ask yourselves the questions. Who's really pushing for these wars? Is it politics or is it money? Polish MEP blasts EU chief Ursula von der Leyen in European Parliament. In her own words, you belong in prison, not the European Commission. You're the face of the EU Migration Pact. How can you not be ashamed of promoting something that makes millions of women and children feel threatened in their own cities? You're responsible for every rape, every assault, and every tragedy caused by illegal migrants. You're the face of the European economy and agriculture, which are both being destroyed. You're the face of the EU's climate policies that are making Europeans poorer. Well, I am so glad that the Polish MEP is saying what 80% of the world are feeling, if not more, because these globalists are destroying the planet. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has reportedly blocked plans to establish a field hospital in Israel to treat sick and injured children from Gaza. What is wrong with this man? Dear oh dear. Police are investigating allegations of undue spiritual influence in Leicestershire's recent election campaign in the UK. The Sunday Telegraph reported in June 2024 that imams in Leicester East may have pressured Muslim voters to support specific candidates. Under the Elections Act 2022, using religion to sway votes is illegal. Leicestershire police are reviewing evidence to determine if any crimes occurred. Messages circulated among Leicester's Muslim community reportedly showed religious leaders endorsing candidates including Zufar Haq of the Liberal Democrats. US journalist Ivan Gershkovich has been sentenced to 16 years in a high-security penal colony by a Russian court for espionage, following a trial condemned as a sham by his employer. The Wall Street Journal reporter was arrested last March in Yekaterinburg, accused of spying for the CIA, allegations he and the US deny. This is the first conviction of a US journalist for espionage in Russia since the Cold War. And that was the news on the 20th of July 2024. We look forward to seeing you on the Insiders Club tonight, where it should be a very good one, where we're going to talk about all this digital blackout that's happened over the last 24 hours. Take care, God bless, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye everybody.